My friend, if your paycheck disappears faster than the donuts in the break room, we have got to talk. So you don't really need a complicated spreadsheet or color-coded binder to get your finances in order or to get your money to behave. You need one simple plan, and that is the 20-50-30 rule. Now, maybe you've heard this before of the 50-30-20 rule, but here at Good Life Finance, we do things a little bit different because I want you to be really living the good life. And switching that around a little bit is going to help you. Okay, so first let's talk about budgets. Most people think of budgets as really, really boring. And friends, I agree, right? Because maybe they're too strict, maybe they are too complicated, and maybe you just have a hard time sticking with it. Maybe you never even start. This one here though, it's different. This one is simple, it's flexible, and it's really made for real life. Welcome to Good Life Finance, where we keep money simple, strategic, and slightly less dramatic. I'm Michelle, and I'll help you build a wealth system that actually fits your good life. There's no guilt, there's no math degree required, just a simple 20-50-30 formula. Okay, so step one is the 20. And that is pay yourself first. Now, like I said, a lot of times budgets are gonna have you pay yourself last. But why do you wanna pay your future self last? No, you wanna pay yourself first. The 20% goes to your savings, or it goes to your debt payoff, or maybe retirement. All the stuff that your future self is going to thank you for. And that's why I don't like to push it off till the end of my leftover money. I want this to be the money right at the front. So even if it's just $10 a month, ideally 20%, but think of this as your freedom fund. Because when you save first, you're gonna stop feeling like your money's always slipping away. So comment down below and tell me, what's one thing that you are saving for right now? Drop it in the comments. Step number 2 is the 50, and this is going to cover your needs. So these are going to be your must-haves, okay? So rent or mortgage, groceries, transportation, minimum debt payments, utilities. It's literally the stuff that you cannot skip. And, maybe your life needs a little more than the 50%. That's okay. We can adjust it. That's what's nice about this plan. You can adjust it for you, for your life. So the goal is really awareness. It's not perfection. So ask yourself, what's one need that I might be overspending on? So maybe, are you overspending on gas or groceries? We all have one thing that we count as a need that maybe we're spending too much money on. And if you can reduce that a little bit, then that's going to help you maybe put a little more into that 30 fund, which we'll talk about in a second, or put a little bit more into saving for yourself, or really just lowering that needs fund so it's closer to that 50%. Step 3 is the 30. Enjoy the want. So this is the best part. 30% of the money coming in from your paycheck is going to go toward your wants. Yep, the fun is built in. So maybe that's dining out, or maybe travel, or hobbies, or Netflix, or those tacos that you just love. So 30% it's kind of like your spend whatever you want, right? And it's good because your budget shouldn't be all about bills and boring things. Your bills should be about fun too. Aren't you working hard so that you can have a lot of fun? So if you're gonna cut the fun out, if you get rid of this 30, then you're gonna quit your budget, right? You're gonna quit it all together. So if you plan for it, you can enjoy it guilt-free. In fact, some financial friends call it the guilt-free fund, and it's 30%, so it's pretty good. So here's why this technique works. It's simple and it's flexible. It's really about awareness of your money. You're not tracking every penny. You're balancing your life. And so maybe if you have high rent, it's the 25-55-20 rule, right? Or maybe you're trying to pay off debt. Then maybe it's the 30-50-20, right? Your numbers can shift, and it's really about intentionality, not impulsivity. Okay, with budgets, there come a few traps. Now, don't worry, we're gonna cover them. The first is ignoring your wants, right? We already said this. If you ignore your wants, you're gonna burn out and maybe overspend, right? Don't forget to adjust when life gets in the way. And maybe you have a bad week. That's okay. It doesn't mean you failed. It means that you're going to try again. So the budget is not going to fail. It's just people might forget to check in, right? So that's why you need to stay flexible and be consistent. So I have a quick challenge for you. It's the 5-minute money map. Okay, are you ready? So what I want you to do is I want you to take your income that you have coming in, maybe go look at your last paycheck, see how much you've got coming in, and I want you to multiply by 20%, that's gonna be for your savings, by 50%, that's for your needs, and by 30%, that's for your wants. Okay, now you have those numbers. Is that how you actually spend? So maybe this week you need to adjust one thing. And by adjusting that one thing, maybe you'll get a little closer to that balance, right? And then boom, look at that, friends. You have made a real world budget in under 5 minutes. Maybe it even took you less than that. So here's the takeaway. Budgeting isn't punishment. It's really giving you permission, okay? You don't need more money, right? What you need is a plan. And so this 20-50-30 rule, it's going to help you by paying yourself first. Remember, your future self is going to thank you, right? You're going to cover the necessities, cover those needs, and then you're still going to be able to enjoy life. So next up, I have a video that you're definitely going to want to watch, and that is the emergency fund, even when you are broke. Friends, thank you for being here. Believe in yourself. Your money is going to start working for you, and you're going to live good life with your finances. Okay, peace, friends. God bless you.